Hey, what's up, guys? Boxing with B. Welcome back to another boxing talk. Here we go. So this upcoming weekend, we have Andy Ruiz Jr. stepping into the ring against Luis King Kong Ortiz. Now, this fight normally would be pretty exciting, but I think the factor, I guess, that would kind of bring me back a little bit is the fact that this fight is pay-per-view. So aside from that, just talking about the fight, I think it'll be an exciting fight because Luis Ortiz has given us great fights before. I mean, we've seen him against tough competitors like Deontay Wilder, where it looked like he had Deontay Wilder, and then Deontay Wilder just turned it around and somehow landed that big shot on Luis Ortiz. But Ortiz gives, like I said, he gives these great performances. And if you don't know anything about him, I mean, he has mentioned it before that he fights for his family, of course, and himself, but a big part of why he fights is his daughter. His daughter was sick, and the last one I remember, they had some kind of the post interview, and he had said he just got news that they found a cure for his daughter. So long story short, his daughter was what he was fighting for. And when a fighter is fighting for something more than themselves, especially their children, you see bigger heart in the ring. You see that I don't want to quit. I'm here for a war mentality. And Luis Ortiz never disappoints. I think he's a little bit older now as far as being in the game, taking these huge fights. Against Andy Ruiz, I think Andy Ruiz should be able to take this fight, but he cannot take Luis Ortiz very lightly. He has to take him serious. I'm sure he will. This is going to be the first fight that Andy Ruiz comes back in without Eddie Reynoso in his corner. So let's see how that turns out. Let's see if we see an outstanding Andy Ruiz, or if something else is going on and maybe he's not 100% focused on the fight. We'll see how this fight turns out. Let me know what you guys think below. Do you think that Andy Ruiz Jr. is going to take it easy, or do you think Luis Ortiz will take the win? Let me know. Or also a question is, will Andy touch the canvas? Let me know below, because yes, he's touched the canvas before, but it's not something that he doesn't bounce back from. We saw that even with Chris Arreola. He took that big shot, came in thinking, I'm going to beat this guy. He's older, but he took one to the chin, went down, touched the canvas. Let's see if he'll do that this fight. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think that Andy Ruiz will touch the canvas? And do you think Ortiz will touch the canvas? Let me know below. I'm going to say right now that I don't know. It's tough. I want to say I don't think that Ortiz will touch the canvas, but I could see if Andy takes a big shot, I could see him touching the canvas. Let me know what you guys think below. I think it'll be a good fight, but I think one of the main attractions that helps this pay-per-view sell is the co-main, and it's Isaac Cruz, Pitbull Cruz. He's going to be the co-main, and it doesn't matter who he's fighting. I think that guy sells right now. And he is an example of a fighter that got that opportunity to go out there and, shine. He has that big platform. They picked him. Hey, you want to take this fight? Yes, I'll take it. And he made the most of it. That's why they always say you have to stay ready as a fighter, as a boxer. You have to be ready for when that call comes. It's that opportunity. Yes, I'll take it, and I'm going to make the most of it, instead of, well, maybe I'm not in the ring that much. I'm not training. I don't have a fight date, so I'm going to take it back. Lay back a little bit. You never know when that call comes. And with Isaac Cruz, he did it. I mean, he went out there against Gervonta Davis, and yeah, he lost by decision. But what made him stand out is the performance that he gave. He gave Gervonta that fight. He took Gervonta into deep waters where maybe people weren't expecting that. Gervonta had to dig deep and come back and, basically show that he was the better fighter, or attempt to show that he was a bigger fighter. But Cruz did not make it easy. Pressuring, coming. He has that come forward fight style, the aggressive, basically exactly how they call him, the Pitbull. Pitbull Cruz is a perfect name for him. So if you guys have not seen him, make sure you tune into this fight. This guy is one that you don't want to miss. So be sure that, sometimes people just tune in for the main event. Don't do that with Isaac Cruz on the undercard. Make sure you tune into that fight. And if you're new to him and you don't know about him, comment below after this fight and let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think, he's the real deal and you're a new fan. Let me know below. But as far as this weekend, that's what is coming up. Be sure to, write your comments in below. I like reading the comments. I like responding to you guys. I always enjoy the conversations. And remember, if you want to talk to me during the fights, go ahead and go on to Twitter at Boxing with B. I love going back and forth on the fights. I'll be on there. So even if you don't see me tweet right away, go ahead and at me. I'll respond. And be sure to hit that subscribe button while you're here already. And to all of you that have already been subscribed, thank you guys once again for tuning in, and thanks for the support. Be sure to head over to Instagram as well. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Boxing with B.
Fight.
Breaking news.
This is the guy that's going to give him the biggest fight.
And then guess what?
Boxing
Fight.